Sa free space. No.
And now for our feature presentation.
And it's now time for me to do my second game of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo, in which right now I've currently won $14,200 in just one game. And I'm hoping to win more as I'm being joined by 412 Hamrock. Currently playing Kingdom Hearts right now, which is absolutely fine. Here we go, Jeopardy round.
Here are the categories.
And our categories are anatomy, admirals, dancers, 60s songs, literature, and finally, landmarks. Okay. Here we go. Let us begin. I'd like to start things off with anatomy for 100, please.
The answer is
A biped has two of these, since that's what biped means. What are feet? And I had this in the DOS version featuring Alex Trebek, as well as the Sega Genesis version. Let's have anatomy for 200.
the answer is
Cephalic means relating to this part of the body. What is the head? I have anatomy for 300.
the answer is
Blood component, also known as leukocytes. What are white cells? Uh, 400. Anatomy 400.
the answer is
Skin color is mainly determined by the amount of this dark brown pigment. What is melanin? Anatomy for 500.
the answer is
By age 5, this 3-pound organ has reached 90% of its adult weight. What is the brain? $1,500 now. Admirals, 100.
the answer is
He was proclaimed Admiral of the Ocean Sea by Ferdinand and Isabella. Who is Christopher Columbus? Alright, Admirals for 200. Daily double! Well, I've been on cruise control so far this game. I'm the only player with any money. I have 1,600. How much do I want to put at risk? Let's go for 900. Put me at 2,500 if I answer correctly. Here's the clue. Father of the American Navy, turned down for Admiral. He became one in the Russian Navy. I'm gonna try this one and say who was John Paul Jones. Yes! 2,500 now. Admirals for 300.
the answer is
Appropriately named Admiral, who was the first to fly over both poles. Who is Amundsen? Wait, no. Who is Admiral Byrd? There we go. Glad I went with that. Admirals for 400, please.
The answer is
He defeated a Spanish fleet of 10 ships at Manila without a single American life lost. Rob. It was George Dewey. So Rob gets on the board. He's got a little bit of some cash. Keep going. I have dancers for 100.
the answer is
There. He wore his trademark top hat and tails in his very first film, Dancing Lady, with Joan Crawford, who was Fred Astaire. Correct. Dancers for 200, please.
the answer is
This Broadway hoofer, once a female impersonator, played a Broadway hoofer in Yankee Doodle Dandy, who was James Cagney. And a video just finished publishing to my laptop, so I'll go ahead and take care of that. It takes me to 3100. Let me go ahead and take care of this real fast. This will take me a second, folks. There we go. Let's continue. I'll have dancers for 3.
the answer is
This 1983 film focused on a steel worker named Alex who wanted to be a ballerina. What is Flashdance? Dancers for 400.
the answer is
Donna McKenzie, Carol Bishop, and Sammy Williams all won Tony Awards for playing dancers in this musical. What is a chorus line? And I'll have dancers for 500.
the answer is
Though born in Bombay, Juliet Prowse grew up in this country. What is South Africa? Yes, well done in that category. Let me have admirals for 500, please.
the answer is
This father of the nuclear sub managed to serve 18 years beyond compulsory retirement age. Sue. It was Hyman Rickover. He's the one. You may go again. Alright, landmarks 100.
the answer is
The Topkapi Palace in this city boasts the world's finest collection of Chinese porcelain. What is Istanbul? I'll have landmarks for 200.
the answer is
The Atomic Bomb Memorial Dome, a building left unrebuilt after World War II, is a peace symbol in this city. Rob. What is Hiroshima? Correct. Onward. Okay, landmarks for 300.
the answer is
The Ancient and Honorable Artillery Company, the oldest military organization in the U.S., meets in this Boston landmark. See if Sue knows this one. Faneuil Hall. It's the one. Sue takes second place and makes the next selection. Landmarks for 400.
the answer is
The Spanish Steps aren't in Madrid, but in this world capital. What is Mexico City? No, it's not Mexico City. Then $4,000. Does Rob know this any better than I do? It's Rome. Oh, the Spanish Steps are in Rome. Oh well, it's okay. I'm still in the lead. Keep going. Literature 100.
the answer is
Author J.D. Wiss marooned this Swiss family on an island in 1813. Who are the Swiss family Robinson? Right. Literature for 200, please.
The answer is
This play and film are based on Shalom Aleichem of Tevye's daughters and Anatepka, the Fiddler on the Roof. Yes. Ugh. Alright. Landmarks for 500.
the answer is
On 1/22/05, troops of Nicholas II shot hundreds of demonstrators in front of this Leningrad landmark. What is the Winter Palace? Correct. And that was on January 22nd, 1905, for those who are wondering. Gogensu. 60 songs for 100.
the answer is
The king of this rode the 3rd boxcar midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. What is the road? King of the road. I'll have 60 songs for 200, please.
the answer is
Of Do-Wah-Diddy, Oogie Boogie, and the one not a hit in 1964. What is Oogie Boogie? Yep. I'll have 60 songs for 300.
the answer is
While Paul Anka was a lonely boy in the 50s, this singer was Mr. Lonely of the 60s. Who was Tony Williams? No. There's some money there. Let's see if Rob knows this one. Was it? Oh, Bobby Vinton. That's right. Next selection. Literature 300.
the answer is
Characters in this Dickens novel include Uriah Heep and Mr. Micawber. Oh. David Copperfield, that's right. Wanted to go with that, but for some reason I didn't. That's okay. 60 songs, 400.
the answer is
Group that got around in the 60s being Up on the Roof, Under the Boardwalk, and On Broadway. Rob. The Drifters, yes. Okay. 60 songs,
the
500.
answer is
John Sebastian said explaining this is like trying to tell a stranger about rock and roll. What is magic? I'm going to go ahead and send one of our friends a link to the Google Plus call. So that way he can come in whenever he wishes. Okay. Literature for 400, please.
the answer is
It was the woman's gift to her husband in The Gift of the Magi. Hey, Nick.
What's up, guys?
Nothing much. We're just doing a game of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo on my side. It's a watch fob.
Nice.
So that way, you know, it'll kill some time before we do Disney Jeopardy later on Hunter's side, which we'll go back to Skype for that.
Alright.
Alright, here we
the
go.
answer is
Last name of Meg, Joe, Beth, Amy, and Marmee in Little Women. What is March?
Until the top is right.
Yeah. So I'm at 5,100, Rob 2,300, Sue 1,600, so she'll go first in Double Jeopardy.
I know what you're about to ask me. What's up with my profile pic?
It's Thomas the Tank Engine, right?
Oh, face.
Oh. Double Jeopardy time?
He looks surprised.
Okay, it's cool. Numbers and song. Women first. Historic names. Chocolate. Art. And 20th century. Alright, where are we starting? Women first for 200.
the answer is
Until Emma Nutt said number please in 1878, this job was held only by men. What is a telephone operator? It's a cool profile pic nonetheless though, Nick. I like it.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Even though I understand most of you are not much Thomas fans or
I like Thomas.
like that.
I like Thomas. Women first 400.
The answer is...
Yeah. First Lady of the Supreme Court. Like I said before, Nick, I did used to watch Thomas the Tank Engine back in the day. It was Sandra Day O'Connor. Yep. Yeah, Shining Time Station. That was the name of the show. Moving on.
It was my favorite shows growing up as a kid.
20th Century for 200.
The answer is...
He was assassinated on October 6, 1981, 8 years to the day after he launched the Yom Kippur War. And Sue rings in. It was Anwar Sadat. Art for 200. Oh, Daily Double. One of the two, and she's going to bet the farm. Here's the clue. One of these creatures is speared by St. George in Raphael's famous work, and she doesn't know. It's a dragon. It's a dragon, Sue. So she's all the way down to 0. Let's keep going. Historic names for 200.
The answer is...
Landing on Leyte in 1944, he said, "I have returned." Who was Douglas MacArthur, or as my history professor called him, D-Mac. Yes. 400, please, for historic names.
The answer is...
Supposedly descended from a grey wolf, this macho Mongol acquired his famous title in 1206. See if Sue knows this. Nope, she goes in the hole. Minus 400. Rob. It was Genghis Khan. Oh yeah. Wanted to guess him, but I didn't ring in time. Let's keep going. Women first for 600.
The answer is...
In New York City's Lorna Kelly was the first female art auctioneer for this London-based auction house. Sue locked me out. It was Sotheby's, and that was my guess. So she's back on the plus side. She has $200, and she makes the next selection. Art for 400.
The answer is...
Gainsborough painted it to disprove the theory that masses of blue ruin a corruption. And Sue rings in. The Blue Boy. Okay, keep it going, Sue. The 20th Century for 400.
The answer is...
In 1986, the U.S. suspended our ANZUS treaty obligations to this country due to its ban on nuclear weapons. Sue rings in again. New Zealand. Okay, keep it going. Numbers in song for 200.
The answer is...
According to Bobby V, the night has this many eyes. What is 1,000? I'll have numbers in song for 400, please.
The answer is...
She was just this, you know what I mean? And the way she looked was way beyond compare. What is 17? Uh-huh. Numbers in song for 600?
The answer is...
You came out of a dream, peaches and cream, like strawberry wine. You're this age. And Sue locked me out. 16, she got it. But we're gonna keep it going. Okay. Art for 600.
The answer is...
When the night watch was cleaned, it proved to be a daytime scene. Who was Vincent van Gogh? No. Down to 5,500. Oh, by the way, Nick. Rembrandt. Okay, keep going. Women first for 800.
The answer is.
It is claimed that this future founder of the American Red Cross was the first woman to hold a white-collar government job. Who was Clara Barton? Okay. Women first for 1,000.
The answer is.
1920s Winnie Winkle was the first of these to feature a career girl as central character. Sue. What is a comic strip? Correct. Selection. Art for 800.
The answer is.
He was a financier before leaving civilization and settling in the South Seas. Sue. Who was Gauguin? Paul Gauguin, yeah. Alright, we're going to keep going. 20th century for 600.
The answer is.
In August 1988, UN Secretary General Perez de Cuellar announced a ceasefire between these two nations. Rob. What are Iran and Iraq? Correct. Keep going. Art for 1,000.
The answer is.
Hans Holbein the Younger illustrated this author's Utopia and painted his portrait. Who was Sir Thomas More? Hey, Jay.
Hello.
To kill some time before Disney Jeopardy, we're just doing some games on my side. I'm doing my second game of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo. But when we do Disney Jeopardy... Oh, go ahead, Hunter.
It's on Skype, not Google Plus.
Yeah, but when we do Disney Jeopardy, we're going back to Skype.
Yeah.
I know that.
But in the meantime, just so I don't run out of time on my camera, we're going to go ahead and take a brief commercial break, and when we come back, we'll finish up this game. Okay, we're back. I'd like to go with numbers and song for 800.
The answer is.
According to Jean McDaniels, the first woman wasn't made of Adam's rib, but this much clay. What is 100 pounds? And I'll have numbers and song for 1,000.
The answer is.
It's the girl-boy ratio in Surf City. What is 2 to 1? $9,100 at this point. Let me have, I guess numbers 20th century for 800, please.
The answer is.
To symbolize the resolve not to fight against each other again, these two countries built the Christ of the Andes. Oh, I think I know this. What are Chile and Argentina? Okay. It's Chile and Argentina, so Sue got that one right, and she makes the next selection. 20th century for 1,000.
The answer is.
The 1919 massacre of Indian nationalists in this city was portrayed in the 1982 film Gandhi. Rob. What is Amritsar? Amritsar? That's correct. Okay, let's keep the game moving. We have 8 clues left. Historic names for 600.
The answer is.
In 1869, she said, "Join the union, girls, and together say equal pay for equal work," and Sue locked me out. It was Susan B. Anthony, and that was my guess. Alright. Historic names for 800.
The answer is.
Okay. Reigning from 37 to 41 AD, he taught himself, Alexander, Caesar, and God. Who was Aristotle? No, he's not the one. Well, this is hard. Rob. Who is Caligula? Yeah, Caligula. He's the one. Okay. Chocolate for 200.
The answer is
American Caramel King who became a chocolate czar. Who is Hershey? Chocolate for 400, please.
the answer is
All cacao beans are grown in the cocoa belt, 20 degrees north and south of this. What is the equator? Chocolate for 600.
the answer is
5 cups of zucchini or 1 bonbon has 75 of these. What are calories? $9,500 now. Chocolate for 800. Answer there, the other daily double. Well, been on cruise control a majority of this game. I've at $9,500 right now. How much of that money do I want to put at risk? $2,500. Okay, so that put me at $12,000 even if I respond correctly. Here's the clue. Cadbury was the first to use these to stop complaints about candy being squashed. What are... I'm not sure. So I'll say what are plastic eggs? No. So I lose some money. It's boxes. Boxes. So I'm down to $7,000, but I'm still leading. Chocolate for 1,000.
the answer is
Chocolate was a medicine for dysentery to these Mexican Indians. Who are the Aztecs? Now the last clue.
the answer is
First lady whose cousin Dorothy Dandridge was Patrick Henry's second wife. Sue. Martha Washington. So at the end of the double Jeopardy round, Sue has $5,800, Rob $5,700, me $8,000. So we'll see how Final Jeopardy goes. See if I keep my run going or not. Here we go. Final Jeopardy category is history. So Sue would have 11,600. I'm gonna have to go 3,601. He wasn't appointed Secretary of State until after he had negotiated the Vietnam Peace War in 1973. Who was Henry Kissinger? Alright, if I get it right, I go up to 11,601, and Sue's betting the farm. How about Rob? 2,700. Okay, this will be interesting. Who will win? Who will lose? Let's go to Alex Trebek.
Final Jeopardy answer is
Was it Henry Kissinger? Yes! I got it right. Did Rob get it right? He did. He goes to 8,400. He has the lead for now. Did Sue come up with Henry Kissinger? She did. 11,600 for her. I said who was Henry Kissinger, and I go up to 11,601. So my run continues with a two-game winnings total of $25,801. And the third game is coming soon, and we'll see y'all for my next video coming soon as well.